story time for you, and this is the part 2 video of my Deadbeat Dad Chronicles, or whatever you want to call it. If this eye starts watering, the heat turned off. Yay. So if this eye starts watering, it's because I just put on this Blistex and then I wiped my eye with the fucking Blistex on my fingers. So congratulations to me for being the dumbass of Monday. So yeah, if I have to pause in this video to wipe my eye, now y'all know. And I'm just gonna jump right into it. So this just happened recently. As you guys know, my mother just came home from prison, and I hadn't been talking to my father, the one that's out of prison. I hadn't been talking to him because I had went through a big blowout with him last year, and I just wasn't in the mood. But around my graduation in June of last year, of 2016, I tried to reach out to him and I wanted him to come to my graduation. But I have fell into a dead end each time I tried to contact that man a week before my graduation. So because of that, he was not in attendance to my graduation, which kind of made me sad, because I was like, if my mom couldn't be to at my graduation for reasons that I couldn't control, then at least I could have my father there in place of her. But it was okay because I had my grandma and I had my brother, and that's all that really counted for me to be at my graduation. So fast forward until a couple of weeks ago, my mom had gotten into contact with my father through Facebook, and you know, she got his number and I met up with him, and he took me to the store and bought me a few things for the house or whatever. But the whole time, like, we're in the car driving to get home, I'm telling my mom, I'm like, I don't really want to talk to him. I don't really want to be in his company. I know you haven't seen him in a while, and I know for a fact that you don't want to do this right now. But something inside of me told me that I had to suck this shit up, and I had to go and get him so he could take me to the store and buy whatever I wanted. Because to him, he's thinking, oh, I'm doing this because Christmas is around the corner. He was like, I just want to make sure that you know that I'm here for you if you need me. But if that was true, you would have been there for me in June of 2016 when I needed you for my graduation. Like, let's be real here. So here we are. It was like a week before Christmas. I don't know why I said a couple weeks ago, but it was a week before Christmas. And he had took me to the store, whatever. I bought what I wanted. And on the way back to dropping him off, I was like, I was sick. And some of you guys knew that I was sick. I asked him, could he buy me some NyQuil? And I only wanted to go to the grocery store because I had wanted a few things for the house, you know, to snack on, what. So we get to Dollar General, and he's telling me, you know, every other Friday you can call me or whatever, and I could take you out and do whatever. Now, this is my thing about bribing. If you're going to bribe to have my love, then I don't want to be around you, because that's the only way you feel that you can be in my life, unless you're handing me something. And I'm not that type of person. Like, just your company for me is good enough for me. I don't need you to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on me to feel accepted by you and wanting you around. That's not me. That's not how I rock. But to him, my whole life, he's always felt, if I buy her a $100 pair of shoes, I buy her this outfit, I take her to whatever restaurant she wants to go to, then I can be around her more often because I'm buying her shit, I'm doing shit for her. And that's not me. Like, if anybody out there and their mom or dad aren't in their lives the way they should be, but only find a way to buy your love, don't accept that shit. Like, I don't like that shit at all. Do not try to bribe me. On our way to Dollar General, I was like, well, because he said something along the lines of, I want to be able to talk to you more often. I said, okay, cool, you know, it is what it is, like, I don't care. But he was like, yeah, I want you to call me, like, once a week and be like, how are you, daddy, this, daddy, that. I'm like, first of all, skirt, I don't call you daddy because you do not deserve that title. A dad, a daddy, a father deserves that title. If you're going to be in my life constantly, consistently, then you can have that title. But for now, I'm going to call you by your real name, your government, and that's it, how it is, because you're not about to get that much respect out of me right off the bat. You're not. So he's like, yeah, I just want you to call me like, hey, dad, and woo woo. And I'm like, I'm not doing that shit, my nigga. So we get to Dollar General, and he's telling me on our way in, he's like, I just want you to be able to come to me and talk to me about whatever it is, about whoever, it doesn't matter. Like, I want to be able to have our relationship back to where it used to be. And then I looked at him and I'm like, when was our relationship ever been good enough where I can come to you and talk to you about anything? If the only person on this earth that I can come to and talk to about whatever, and I know this person will not judge me, is my grandmother. That is it. So for him to say that out of his mouth, I'm just like, whose mans is this? Like, who are you? So for him to tell me, I want you to come talk to me or whatever, I'm just baffled, super confused, because my nigga, first of all, you don't know my favorite color. You don't know my shoe size. You don't know my favorite food. You guessing all this shit. Back in 2014, when I had an incident with my eyes, and I told him, my girl called him and was like, hey, Aisha's about to go to the hospital. She's in a hospital right now. Could you come? He met us at the hospital, right? So the nurse getting there, she asked me a couple of questions and stuff like that. And like looking to him to answer the questions for me, right? So he could not answer not one. What's her blood type? When was the last time she had an accident? Like falling or something, shit like that. You know, random stupid ass questions. Man could not tell nobody who or what the fuck was going on with me. He could not tell you my eye condition. He could not tell you my weight. He could not tell you shit. All he could say is my daughter's last name is woo woo woo, and her first name is woo woo wah. That's all he can tell somebody. And for him to be sitting there in that hospital trying to tell this woman things about me, my nigga, everything he said was wrong, like dead ass wrong. And so she would look back at me and like, okay, so is this true, like kind of thing? And I'm like, no, it's this, and this. And that's pretty fucked up. For you to be my parent, you should know everything about me, every fucking thing. And no, I'm not begging for him to be in my life. I don't want that. But at the same time, if you're going to be here in my life, you're going to be consistent, you're going to be there for me, act like it when it's time to act like a father. Be a father when it's time to be a father. If I call you and be like, this nigga just put his hands to me, I expect you to be Johnny on the spot. I don't expect you to call me back the next day and be like, damn, I heard your messages, are you alright? Like, what the fuck? So I went off on a tangent there, and I kind of went off because it's really making me upset to know that this man knows nothing about me, but he's supposed to be my father. This is the man that God gave me to be my father, and it's pretty fucked up. Like, it's really fucked up. So we get into the story, and he's asking me, so what medicine do you want? And I'm like, yeah, it's just NyQuil or whatever. And he kept asking me, so do you want this type of chips? He picked up a bag of Fritos. Now, if you know me, you know I don't really like Fritos. But my favorite chip is Hot Cheetos. Anybody around me knows that I like Hot Cheetos. And it pissed me off because I'm gonna tell you why. It pissed me off because he picked up the bag of Fritos and said, ain't these your favorite? And I looked at him like, what? Are these my favorite? What do you mean? And I'm like, nah, those aren't my favorite. And then he picked up a bag of Cheetos, cheese Cheetos. I said, no, that's not it either. I was like, they don't sell my favorite that I like here. Two favorites of mine, Takis and motherfucking Hot Cheetos. This man did not know my favorite chip. And I'm like, that's one of the easiest things to know about me is my favorite food. That's it. And he didn't know it. So I was just like, I'll just take the NyQuil or whatever because I'm sick. I was really sick. And I just wanted to go back home and lay down. So we get back in the car or whatever. And he's telling my mom, like, yeah, I would like to see her next week so I can buy her some shoes because she said she wanted some shoes. And, are y'all gonna come pick me up? And my mom's like, yeah, I don't care. I don't mind for y'all to spend time with each other and things like that. But at the same time, you cannot pressure her. And he's like, I understand that. So that goes off on another conversation. So then he's about to get out the car. Then he's about to get out the car, and he was about to go get into another car because he was meeting his friend at the gas station or whatever. So he gets to the gas station, and he's like, so call me later. And I'm like, nah. And I said, all right, whatever. So my mama, she like looked at me and like tapped me. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll call you. Whatever. And I'm like, did man knows nothing about me. And for you to sit here and say that you're my father, my nigga, get the fuck out of here. I don't even look like you. I don't think you're my daddy, but it is what it is. So this was more of a rant style video today because there's so much that's building up to another explosion of what we had last year. And I don't want that to happen, but at the same time, I feel like it is going to happen because this man knows nothing about me, but he wants to be in my life, he says. But I can tell y'all right now, I got a new number, right? I got a new phone. And I called his number, and I'm like, I left the message, I'm like, hey, this is my new number, it's Aisha, call me back. I've had this phone about 2 weeks now. I ain't got no call from him, and I'm not about to keep calling him. I'm not. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, okay, what if he was busy? The man ain't got no job, so what are you doing? I mean, this is like it was a rant, to say the least. And I hope you guys are cool with it, but I just really had to get that off my chest because it's so much that's happening with this situation. It's ridiculous. Like, every time I see this man, it's a new fucking story, and I'm just like over it. But I guess it is what it is. Next month I may just have another update for y'all because I'm going to be seeing him, I was told, so I may have an update. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video, subscribe, share this video with your fucking deadbeat ass daddy, and tell him I said stop trying because don't nobody want you. So that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.